Hey there, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley with you at 6:30, of course, here on our Tuesday. It's a Weather Impact Alert Day, and we're tracking things very carefully, of course, for you, behind the scenes and on air, all those things all at once. So I want to make sure you're up to speed. We're kind of seeing a bit of a quieting down of the storms now compared to where they were just about an hour ago, but we might not be done. There could be another round coming our way later on tonight. So I'm going to use this opportunity, track what's out there now, and then show you what's coming our way later on, and then we'll be joined by Brad Panovich in Charlotte. They got some rough weather moving through their area as well. So we'll get to all of that over the next 30 minutes here on Live Weather Impact. Thanks for being with us. Here's your live view right now as we kind of take a look at everything around the area. Looks a lot different than it did just a little bit ago. You can see, gosh, most of this is just gentle rain, something we really like to see at the moment, to be honest with you. So that's all good news at the moment. Looking here, you can see steady rainfall in southwest Guilford County. That's in the High Point area, of course. All good over there. Winston-Salem as well, just seeing some gentle rain at the moment. This is not moving in any particular direction. It's kind of just sitting over those areas. Now, with that being said, there is still lightning happening even in some of this rainfall, so keep that in mind. Earlier today, there was enough rainfall to prompt a flash flood warning for parts of Wilkes County. Take a look at this. Estimated rainfall, pretty impressive, a couple inches pretty quickly. So I haven't had any reports of flooding come in from that area, but it is something that we'll consider as we go forward. In fact, there was more rain than that even in places like Davie County. You check this out. 2-3 inches of rainfall in the Mocksville area. And I think the most impressive thing that we've seen with a lot of these showers and thunderstorms is that there's a lot of lightning. A lot of lightning from time to time around the area. So these showers and storms have definitely packed a bit of a punch. But right now, things are quieting down a little bit. We'll go back on a couple hours view, and you can see just how impressive a lot of this was. So these showers and storms, they all popped up really, really fast. So if you kind of take a look at this, these were all moving through within just an hour or two of one another. And it all started as just a quick little couple blurbs in our area. So that's really what we see pretty impressively. Now it's all moved off to the south, as I said, moving down toward the Charlotte area. We still have some thunder and lightning around Asheboro, so keep that in mind also, that this could be an area of concern from Ramseur down towards Seagrove. And the thing about it is, at this point in the game, is thunderstorms thrive off humidity and off heat. And so when they lose that, they weaken. That's why we kind of saw our area get worked over, so to speak, and now they're feeding down here where it's still hotter and muggier as well. So those are the areas that are dealing still with the thunderstorms, and with good reason. If we look at the current temperatures compared to where we were around 4 o'clock this afternoon when it was in the 90s, well, now it's mostly in the 70s outside. And that makes a big difference, of course. The question now is, what about later? We still have a risk of strong to severe thunderstorms later on. And part of the reason for that has to do with this weather pattern, which is very unique. We only see it usually a couple times a summer. We can call it the ring of fire, whatever you want to call it. But we get these showers and storms that kind of move our way from the north and from the west. And they're really nasty. Ignore my poor drawing there. Go away. I'm trying to clear it off the screen. In any case, there it goes. These things dive south from the north, and as they do, they make their presence known with a lot of thunder and a lot of lightning, and they can be really strong. They move along the same path, diving south from time to time into our area. So we've already seen one of those rounds push through. Now, what about the next one? So like I said, round one has kind of come and gone. It held together pretty strongly. Round two is right now moving through these areas, through Kentucky, through West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia. Look at all the lightning up here. This is a bit of a mess. So that's what could be moving in our general direction as we go into tonight. This is serious. I mean, 1,300 lightning strikes. Goodness, and that is what is trying at least to head our way. You can see the path of storm damage that's been going on in our area. So you can notice that this has been a damaging line of showers and storms. So what I want to do now is give you just a general idea on timing. Showers and storms going away between now and 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and around 10 o'clock. After that, though, could there be some extra showers and storms moving our way? Between 10 and 11, that's what's possible. But the models aren't super sure if it'll hold together. So I think let's kind of keep our eyes peeled on 10, 11, and midnight. I am going to keep our weather alert going through that time range. So you can see here through about midnight, the line of showers and storms, damaging wind gusts are possible. You're going to want to stay alert through that time frame. So have multiple ways to receive those alerts just to be on the safe side. We'll have our coverage for you, of course, at that time. Hourly cut-ins on WFMY Plus, that's kind of what we'll be committed to doing for you through this evening. So we'll have further updates as we go throughout the night. But in the meantime, things are calming down a bit for the moment. What about the rest of the week? Looks to be generally a little bit calmer as we go into tomorrow. Fewer storms are likely to pop up. Still could see a couple on Thursday afternoon, not as many though, and same thing for Friday. So I do think the next couple days all have storm chances, but none of them have storm guarantees compared to where we were for today. So today should be the most active, I would imagine. But probably not much more than that. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures are going to be in the 90s for a little while. In fact, they could be like that for a long while as we don't get much relief from the heat. Still watching a chance of daily pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So that's what we're tracking. We're going to take a short break now and hopefully be back with you in just a couple of minutes.